Back at the Holiday Inn, one of the many Holiday Inns that's been taken over by illegals, thanks to Joe Biden, down here on South Cicero, 7353 South Cicero in Chicago. By the way, Tom Homan, when you're coming to arrest illegals, don't just arrest illegals, arrest everyone that's been harboring them, from the people that are running the hotels to all of the criminals in this city. We're heading down to the ICE office now, then down to the jail. We're going to be bringing it to you as mass deportations begin across America. By the way, breaking news, I just got word from my ICE contacts that they are given a mandatory 7-day-a-week schedule until further notice. That's what it's going to take. It's going to take 8 days a week to do what has to happen to save our country. God bless you guys. God bless Tom Homan. God bless President Trump. Put American citizens first again. Shouldn't have any illegal aliens in hotels in America. Shouldn't have any illegal aliens in America. Stay tuned for more.
I 1000% agree. 1000% agree. Get them all out. Get them all out. Every single one of them. I don't care if they committed a crime or not. Get them all out. All of them. Every single one. I don't care if they got a family. Don't care. Don't care. You shouldn't have been here in the first place. Oh, well, you're going to break up the family. Hey, as Tom Homan said, hey, listen, they can all get deported together. I ain't saying they got to leave separately. But the illegal one out of the group, they're leaving. So if the family want to go with the illegal, by all means, hop on the plane with them. And no, I don't feel bad. I'm sorry. I can't do it. Can't do it. There is a legal process in this country, and you go about it the right way. If you go about it the right way, then hey, welcome. And I'm sure most of you feel the exact same way. Hey, if you go through the legal process the correct way, we will all welcome you with open arms. This is America, okay? AKA they used, the famous they used to call America the melting pot, right? So, yes, we welcome all people, but you got to do it the right way. Simple and plain. And that's one reason, but like I was saying, that's one reason why I love Tom Homan, because he does not play games. And he recently had an interview with, I can't remember this chick's name. Goodness gracious. I can't think of her name off the top of my head, but it was an interview on CNN, so you can pretty much guess how that's going to go. I also want to show you guys this other clip that is absolutely shocking to watch with Chris Hansen. Yeah, if you know who Chris Hansen is, you probably know where this video is going to go later on. But before we get to that, I want to show this clip of Tom Homan absolutely owning this host on CNN. Check it out.
And so what is happening as we speak is limited to those with criminal records?
That's the target of this operation, but like I said many times, in places like sanctuary cities where we can't arrest a bad person in the jail, we would like to have access to the jail to arrest a criminal alien in the safety and security of a county jail, which is safer for the community, safer for the officers, and safer for the alien. But when you release a public safety threat out of a sanctuary jail and won't give us access to him, that means we got to go to the neighborhood and find him. And we will find him. But when we find him, he may be with others. Others that don't have a criminal conviction but are in the country illegally, they will be arrested too, because we're not going to strike. And this is the difference between the last administration and this administration. ICE is going to enforce the immigration law. There's nothing in the INA, the Immigration Nationality Act, says you got to be convicted of a serious crime in order to be removed from this country. So there's going to be more collateral arrests in sanctuary cities because they forced us to go in the community and find the guy we're looking for.
Let me just make sure that I understand what you're saying, because at first you said that the first targets are those with criminal records, but you are also saying that those who are undocumented in the U.S., also who don't have criminal records, people who are working in their communities, maybe even have spouses who are American citizens, they could be swept up with ICE today as well?
What I'm telling you is when we go find our priority target, which is a criminal alien, if he's with others in the United States illegally, we're going to take enforcement action against him. We're going to enforce the immigration law.
You notice how she tried to garner sympathy with these illegals? People with a family, possibly have a family working that weren't criminals. Actually, they are criminal. They broke the law when they entered this country illegally. Boom. They're all criminals.
What happens then? So the ICE officers gets an individual or a set of individuals and apprehends them. what next? What do these ICE officers do with them? Because in some cases, and you know this far better than I, they haven't been deported in the past because their country of origin won't take them.
Well, what happens after arrest? They're taken to an ICE office and they're processed and put in detention. While they're in detention, ICE officers work on travel documents. The host country sends travel documents saying, yeah, this is our citizen, this is our national. Then we make flight arrangements. So they could be in detention from a few days for a few weeks until that removal is made happen.
What if the host country doesn't want them, as has happened in the recent past?
We have various plans. We have various plans. Other countries are willing to take them. We have third safe country removals. So that's something we're working through. But I think you're going to see less of the recalcitrant countries. Countries won't take their citizens back under this president, because this president has vowed that these countries will take them back. So I'll leave that up to the White House. But there will be negotiations with those countries who are pushing back on recalcitrancy, and they will be removed.
Boom. Listen, like I said before, if any country decides that they don't want their citizens back, we're bringing them back anyway. That would be my stance. I don't care if they don't want them back. They're from this country. We're bringing them back. Stop us. I dare you. I triple dare you. Try it. F around and find out. Do something about it. We're America. I'm just saying, like, literally, like, and I said this before, maybe this is why I could never be president. Because I would seriously take that stance. I don't care what this other country says. We don't want that citizen back. We don't allow. Okay, anyway, plane will arrive at 5 p.m. Be ready. Click. You know what I'm saying? Like, be in the middle of a conversation. Yeah, I'm sorry. We don't allow citizens to return. Plane will arrive at 5 p.m. with all 2,000 of your citizens. Be ready. Click. Hang up. And I would send that plane to arrive at the designated time that I said over the phone. And I dare you to stop me. Maybe that would get us into a war. I don't know. I wouldn't care at the time. But anyway, I also, like I said earlier, want to talk about what some of these illegals have been doing. And I mentioned Chris Hansen. Some of you know Chris Hansen, know who Chris Hansen is. He had the famous show To Catch a Predator that actually ended. Well, I'm not going to say why it ended. Some of you probably know why it ended. Somebody ended up pine boxing themselves on the show. They obviously didn't air that episode, but yeah, on the show, they ended up pine boxing themselves because they got caught doing some things with some young folks, because that's what Chris Hansen does. He catches people who are predators to the young ones amongst us. And apparently some of these illegals have been trying to do the same. Check it out.
You gave her $50.
Yeah,
What was that for? The $50 was for sexo con chica 15 años.
No, no quería. Yo no quería. No quería yo.
Her niece was 15, and you said you wanted a from her and were going to pay her $50. Are you here in this country legally? Do you have U.S. citizenship?
Soy ilegal.
But you came here, Marvin, for sexo con chico 15 años.
No.
You could go back to Honduras.
No, por favor.
Chris Hansen's the host of Takedown with Chris Hansen and the Predators I've Caught with Chris Hansen.
No, please. No, please. No, por favor. No, you gonna take your behind back to where you came from. Okay? You out here trying to mess with little ones. Nah. We ain't playing that. Get your butt up on this plane, and we're gonna drop you off back on what do you say? Honduras? Yeah, we're gonna take you back to Honduras. See you later. Bye. Matter of fact, no, not see you later. See you never. Okay? See you never. Go back to Honduras. Bye. You're not allowed back. Not trying to do no mess like that. I don't care if you do it. Try to go through the legal route. As soon as we see your name pop up in your picture, denied. Access denied. That's the way I feel about it.
Hansen podcast. I mean, first of all, great Spanish.
Editing is my friend, Jesse. Editing is my friend.
So these people, they show up just like Americans, ready for action.
A week ago tonight, in Genesee County, Michigan, Sheriff Chris Swanson's ghost team and I did an investigation. 2 illegal Hondurans showed up in the same night among the other predators. Both had been in this country before, gotten kicked out, sneaked back in, and got arrested in this sting trying to have sex with a child. And I can tell you, in the week that's passed, they've already been picked up by ICE on a detainer, and it's the quickest they've ever seen this happen in the history of Genesee County.
Well, from all Americans, thank you. You've done more than Biden's ICE did in 4 years already. Tell me about this guy. He was naked?
Blount County, Alabama, Sheriff Mark Moon and his team, we had 5 guys show up in 4 days. Take a look.
You have the money?
You gonna take something off?
Well, you know how to make yourself right at home, don't you? Have a seat on that stool right over there. And what was your plan here tonight?
I don't really know.
That's not funny. The fact that he's going there to meet with a young individual isn't funny, but the fact that this man just started stripping, just butt ass naked, just right in the kitchen. Goodness gracious, man! Talk about desperate or demented, whatever. Like that is just nuts. That is just nuts. And then to have Chris Hansen walk out after you just. Oh man, goodness gracious, man. This is wild. Wild stuff. And I'm probably gonna have to blur out a little bit more of that than what they blurred out. Just to keep things safe, all right? But yeah, I mean, this guy just took off everything. Socks and all. I mean, everything. Down to the birthday suit, as they call it, right there in the kitchen. Right there. My goodness, man. My goodness. Sheesh, Louise.
I don't really know.
You don't really know. Well, it looks like you knew because you got naked in the kitchen of this house. Can you imagine? This has happened only 3 times in 20 years of doing predator investigations, Jesse. And the decoy online with the Blount County Sheriff's Office, was a little cheeky and playful for what you'd expect from a 15-year-old. But this guy walked right in, took a look at her. She said, well, stripped naked. And then I walked out to confront him. And he put his clothes back on, thankfully, before I could have a discussion with him.
You're a brave man.
I see a lot of stuff, Jesse.
Take down with Chris Hansen. Take off. Take down with Chris Hansen.
Disgusting. Disgusting, man. Absolutely disgusting stuff. But, hey, that's what we're dealing with. That is part of what we're dealing with, at least. And I have full confidence that Trump will deport a tremendous amount of these individuals. Will he deport everyone? No. It's impossible. I genuinely think it is impossible. I do think there is a way to speed it up, though. And that is by offering people a paycheck. If Trump's administration said, we will pay you $500 per illegal that you report and we catch, oh, you know how many people gonna get reported? Hey, listen, I'm about to say F these videos. I'm about to go roam these streets. I need backup. I got one here right at the corner. I got his picture. Hey, send me my $500. You know what I mean? Bro, I'm going to be reporting so many people. And it's going to be the same way across this country. And yes, I know that will get very expensive. I don't care. I don't care. Whatever it costs to deport all of these people, listen, that's just the price that we're going to have to pay. That's what Democrats left us with. That's the situation we're going to have to clean up. So, hey, we gonna start reporting people. But I think that is genuinely, all jokes aside, I do think that is genuinely a way to speed it up, because now not only do you have the ICE agents involved. And also, I believe that Trump engaged some other agencies as well. I thought I saved that. Maybe I didn't. He told some other agencies is allowing some other agencies to get involved in this effort, because obviously it is a major effort to deport all of these folks. Yeah, I thought I saved that. Goodness gracious. How did I not? Oh, yes, he did. Trump has now, President Trump has now given the ATF, DEA, and U.S. Marshal Service the ability to arrest illegals, per Washington Journal. This instantly added almost 10,000 new federal agents to the deportation squad. Yeah, which, I mean, listen, it's all hands on deck. But like I said, I do think if he offered money to American citizens to simply report, I'm not saying that, he should advise American citizens to stop illegals in any way. That would obviously, or could obviously, get very, very dangerous. I wouldn't say do that, but to just simply report, hey, I know there are some illegals living at 727 West 47th Street or whatever, you know what I mean? I think that would get a lot of American citizens involved in the effort. Well, what do y'all think? Do you guys agree with that? Do you disagree? Let me know. Or do you have any better ideas that could speed this whole process up? Talk to me. But yeah, man, all these people got to go. Every single one of them. Thanks for tuning in as always. Peace and love. I'm out.